Talented Texan YouTube channel. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video. Today we are going to be going over my Alice in Wonderland junk journal. I've already started some of it. This is not the beginning of it fully, but I've already started most of the design process, and I did just want to go back through and add some more embellishments and some more inking around the edges and stuff like that. So really excited to get into it. First, we can take a look at the cover. There's a really pretty sequin flower here with a crystal in the middle. There's these buttons. One is kind of iridescent. Just some fun little buttons on the side of it. And then at the top we have a fabric flower and some more little buttons. And I already have done the spining of it as well, and did this really pretty white and blue fabric over the cover. And then I embellished. I have a long white ribbon that keeps it all together, and then on the back it's just this really pretty kind of loosely fitted lace on the back, and then it's just the actual book cover on the other side of it. Okay, I want to put something here in the middle. I don't know what happened here, but something cut the middle frame of it, so I need to go back and glue something down there. But we'll just untie it like that, and then it just comes right open. And in this journal I added some book pages of Alice in Wonderland, and just some really funky papers that I was able to find in my dash. So I'll go ahead and run through it right now, and then I'll start marking pages where I feel like could use some more TLC. So the very front of it, I was able to glue "This Book Belongs To" with some of the little cardmen with "Painting the Roses Red" there. Super cute. And then on this one here, I just have chapter 1, Down the Rabbit Hole, and I glued some lace on the paper and then some little bunny rabbits as well. This is my first ever junk journal. This page, I mean, it is blank, but it does give some room to write on, so I feel like I might just leave that page blank for writing space. And then these little pages, they can be used as like bookmarks, or like even some embellishment pages you can write on or color. And then this one is really fun. I did this really fun green paper and put a sticker that says "Painting the Roses Red," and then I have these little fabric flowers that are glued down, and they're 3D, so they actually kind of fit a little chunky in the book, but that's kind of what a junk journal's made for, so it adds to it. And then there's another blank page. I might go back and just add some inking on the edges of it. And then this one here is also blank. I don't know. And then this one is also blank. It's just some really pretty red. Some more blank pages. Some green. And some blue. Some pretty flower paper with some script. And this one is actually kind of glittery. If you can see that. That one also has a really cool texture on the back of it too. This one is just a cutout from a book. It's her going through the tree, and then it's just this really grungy paper. I thought this one was really pretty. This is a very vintage paper with just some printed flowers. This is just brown. Another little floral thing here. And then some kind of lacy flowers there. This one's just kind of grungy. It's got some words on it. And then just some really pretty flowers. I have some stamps here too that I'm gonna go down. So I'm just gonna do a quick flip through of the whole book. This one actually has beads, trim, and some really pretty glittery tape. And this is just a little flip tree of papers that I thought were cute. See, like here, I need to go over that and ink over it because I did not cut the paper to hide that. I think this originally said Wonder, but then I cut the paper, and so I need to do something about this. I don't even know what I'm gonna do there. And then I experimented with some really cool, like, iridescent inks. See that? It's just really pretty. And then I thought this was really cool too. Kind of just like a collage. I did this one and I inked around the sides of it. And just a lot of blank pages that I need to go back over and redo. So yeah, I didn't really do a lot. I did glue like a little ephemera teacup there and another little teacup ephemera. Little teacups. Just blank pages again, and that's just kind of cute, whimsy. Oh, I really liked this one. I did. This is a puffy sticker too. And it's just got this like really pretty cool brush stroking that I did. And it just says the Queen of, and it has a heart. And this is like a pocket that I did. This says beautiful moment with the date on there. Yeah, I have this little macaroon tag in here. Then here it says, what are tarts made of? It's just this really pretty fancy flower. And then here's just a little bakery sticker with like little tarts and breads. And this is actually a collage I did. So just cut out some really cool photos that kind of like reminded me of Alice in Wonderland, and just kind of glued them together to make little tags. And then I actually made some tags to go in here. This one I can get out. Okay. This one I think is just glued in, so that one's just going to be glued in. So yeah, these are just little two little decorations, and it just reminded me of Alice in Wonderland in my own little way. And then I just made a little tag there out of washi tape. And here's one that's cool. I actually did with inks. So I buffed out Tim Holtz distress inks on the sides, and then I put little droplets of ink, and I just kind of blew it out with the straw, and it made this really cool, I don't know, it's just really cool. And then I also have like little sequin hearts there too. And then I had to include the London flag because Alice comes from London, so. And then I just glittered that too. The white has glitter on it. I don't know if you can kind of see it in the dark there. Super pretty. And then I did this fancy little glittery light blue pocket. I did this little pocket, and then I actually glued a real recipe on here for actual cheese pastries, funny enough. And so I thought that was fitting, and then I also made it into like a little tag on the back side, but there is like a little bit of glue on the back of it, not gonna lie. It'd probably just peel right off though. So yeah, so I made that little cute little recipe card, and then I actually made this little pocket for it to stick right into. And then I put down here who stole the tarts. And then on the top I did just 3 types of washi tape, floral. Then I did this. I did Alice's name. I thought that was really pretty. Then I did her kind of staring into the doorknob. And another little page to write on. This is actually velvet, so it's this really cool plum fabric page. So it's more so just to like touch and feel. You probably, I don't know if you could really actually like do anything on this page. Probably should just like decorate it a little bit, but the back of it is like really, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how to, maybe like a little papery, I don't know. And it's just really pretty, like metallic green. I also did this little collage. So I did her like standing with like a little blue dress, and then I did this like opal because I love opals, and then I did like this checkered button-up blouse that I thought was cute. On here I did like flowers, a rainbow, and I put her iconic black flats. So I thought that was really cool. And I think this is actually the middle of the book. And so then we have just another little book insert there. And then I did this one in this really cool fuzzy trim. Oh, I just love it. It's so cool. It feels so soft. And then up here is orange. And then I have these puffy floral stickers. Another blank page. I did this. And I paired it with some washi tape and some other washi tape. And then I did this one too. Like floral, another blank page. I love this one. I stenciled that, and then I did this really cute girl right there. This sticker is really pretty. It has the rabbit, and then it says Alice in Wonderland on it. Another blank page. I thought this was pretty cool. It's got like a tree, and then these are keys, and just some more flowers. And then I did the little cat there. And it says drink me, and he's in a little teacup. I did a white rabbit. And then I did her choking the flamingo. And then just this really pretty paper. This is textured, and it's just like a sage green. Roses. This one is like a ticket, and it comes all the way down. I love Tim Holtz. So you'll see that I'll have like a couple of his stamping pads. And just another little... It's a big book. I'm wondering if I even need to add much anything else to it, really. There is like a ton of pages. I don't even know how many pages is in here. Mushrooms, a little clock. So then it just says 13 and 1311 on there. And then this is just like really a lot of blank pages back here. That says down the rabbit hole, and then it has this little cute rabbit. One Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And then that is the end of that book. So it's pretty thick. It is very, very thick. Multiple signatures. Actually, 3 signatures. Different lengths of paper. It's got these big brads on the side. One here and one here, where you can cinch it up, tie it up. And then I also left this little loop here. Where you can like make a little dangle if you want to. Actually, I might make one, I'm not sure just yet. So that is the end of that journal. So now I'm going to get into, figuring out what needs to be done. It's pretty done up as is, but, there are some pages where I'm like, well, I could probably be a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out what needs to be done. On the first page, and I'm kind of a perfectionist, there's like some glue here. So I feel like I need to wrap this whole thing with like some pretty washi tape to kind of hide that. And I feel like this page needs to be more than what it is. I don't know. It's kind of hard though, because like the flowers, I feel like I should have put, if I were to redo this, I would have put the 3D flowers on the front page. If I were to redo this. I don't know why I didn't think of that. But again, this is my first journal, so we'll just live with it. Okay. I'm going to use this tape. I love the color. It's absolutely stunning. So I did that. I think that is super pretty. I'm gonna wrap this whole thing around. And I don't even know where the scissors are. Somebody send help. That actually worked really good. So what I'm gonna do to make a clean edge, I'm going to, so this already looks pretty good for me. I'm happy with it. But over here, we have this like overhang. So I'm gonna like peel this back a little bit. We're gonna take this down like that. And then we're gonna put this over it like that, right? And then come back around and just fold it down. And I'll probably put some like ephemera there or something. Maybe like a bow. So we're just gonna do a little dollop, okay? Hold that. And I probably need to find some kind of cute ephemera to put down there. So let's look through my ephemera. So we're just looking for something blue, white, rabbit, you know, something that could be cute. That's kind of like a little too rectangular, but maybe. These are just all kind of like too big, too big, too big, too big, too big, too big, too big. I don't know, I don't like that one there. Yeah, I didn't like any of those. This is really cute though. Yeah, that's too big. That's too big. I don't like that one. That one's kind of, it clashed with the colors. I don't like that one. Okay, let's go with that one. So we're gonna go with the clock. So I'm just gonna put like a little bit. That should be good. And just hold it there. Okay, and so then it leads us to this page. I feel like doing the clam and the walrus. Okay, let's start with weathered wood. Temples, weathered wood. Oh gosh, I don't even know if this is. Does this even like have any juice? That's a horrible sound. I've never used them like that before. Just straight on. Let me try that with speckled egg. These are like really old too. I'm gonna go in with the sticker just to kind of like resemble whenever the walrus and the clams came out. I'm gonna try to draw this. I don't even know if I have a clam photo. I'm filming.